Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and this is the channel where I went to business school so you didn't need to, and today we have a quick news update regarding the news story pertaining to Hewlett Packard Enterprise buying Juniper Networks. We're going to be discussing whether or not this deal is actually going to go through, what this means for both of these stocks, and what you as an investor, whether or not you are invested into these companies, or if you are just a bystander, need to know about this. So, without further ado, I say go ahead and annihilate that like button right now, subscribe if you are new, don't forget to become a member of this channel for as little as 99 cents per month because that's what keeps me here on YouTube, and with that being said, let's get right into it. Starting off with Hewlett Packard Enterprise, they currently trade for $16.30, and they're up just under 1% today. Analysts believe this company could actually surge up to $21, but they have a hold rating on their overall share price, while Juniper Networks is trading at $37.48 today, even though Hewlett Packard is purchasing them for $40 per share at a value of approximately $13.6 billion to $14 billion. So let's talk about what this deal entails and what you need to know even if you are a bystander. And the reason why Hewlett Packard Enterprise, which we will now refer to as HPE, is buying Juniper Networks is to expand their networking business. Shares of both of these companies skyrocketed before market open once this deal was announced, and this is due to the Wall Street Journal reporters reporting on this story, to where Juniper Networks stock surged by 22%, while HPE stock actually dropped by 9% before the official announcement was made. HPE will pay $40 per share for Juniper Network, meaning that this company is actually undervalued right now, which is why we are seeing so much volatility in their share price. Juniper Network is based in California, and they help companies access the cloud infrastructure that serves as the foundation of digital and artificial intelligence strategies. To quote straight from the CEO of HPE, which is Hewlett Packard Enterprise, he says this transaction will strengthen HPE's position at the nexus of accelerating macro AI trends, expand our total addressable market, and drive further innovation for customers as we help bridge the AI native and cloud native worlds while also generating significant value for shareholders. So this is very good for investors in HPE, and this is also attracting new investors into HPE because they are expanding themselves as an artificial intelligence play. We also saw the CEO of Juniper will now be leading the combined HPE networking business. And this deal was approved by both companies' boards, and it's expected to either close later this year or early next year. But what is causing so much hype around both of these companies? We see things happen like this on the stock market all of the time, so what makes this so innovative and different from a lot of other mergers and acquisitions? Well, Hewlett Packard Enterprise, once they acquire Juniper Networks, will now shake up the entire computer networking market, giving Cisco Systems a run for their money, and they are also going to increase the overall competition in this space. Hewlett Packard Enterprise, if you didn't know, sells computer servers, networking equipment, and data storage systems. However, for me personally, I think Cisco Systems is a far superior company and stock to either Hewlett Packard Enterprise or Juniper Networks. But there are many investors that would disagree with me, and that's why I want to keep you informed. A Barclays analyst even said that we believe the move plugs a few holes for HPE with more data center switching, routing, and security. So this is a very good move on HPE's part. They also anticipate that this deal will be able to earn them free cash flow in the first year after the close of the deal. Prior to the deal, HPE had forecasted fiscal 2024 sales growth of around 2 to 4%. Meanwhile, Juniper Networks and their sales expectations climbed 6% to $5.606 billion according to FactSet. So this is going to be a great acquisition for HPE. Not only is this going to increase their overall revenue expansion, but this will also enable them to infiltrate artificial intelligence plays. We also saw another analyst chime in from Evercore who says, "We think the deal is logical from the perspective that it scales up their networking revenues, and I completely agree with them." Additionally, HPE has touted plans to shift more towards cloud-based tech services as well as artificial intelligence, so now HPE is capitalizing on cloud-based services as well as artificial intelligence, which is a great move in my opinion. You should also know that HPE in May sold off a stake in H3C, which was a Chinese joint venture, and they sold them for $3.5 billion. But what's funny is that this $3.5 billion will now go towards buying Juniper. A UBS analyst even chimed in and said, "While the deal seems to be a positive for Juniper shareholders, we believe the transaction could weigh on HPE shares as investors might have preferred a large, lower-risk buyback following H3C sale in our view, despite pro forma revenue and operating income mixing more towards networking," end quote. So in essence, this is great news for Juniper shareholders, but not the best news for HPE shareholders. Because originally HPE was supposed to be a very steady stock which would do buybacks following their HC3 sale. But now that's not the case, considering that they want to capitalize on networking, cloud technology, as well as AI. Now, as a part of the deal, HPE will get Juniper's wireless networking business named Mist Systems. And this is where things get really interesting. Mist's wireless local area network platform uses artificial intelligence tools for automation and management features. And again, this is why HPE would want this company, because they want to integrate themselves further in the AI space. However, there are a few regulatory challenges because Mist has competed with HPE's wireless networking provider named Aruba. So there could be a big problem here in regards to whether or not this deal would go through. And here's what I mean by that. Apparently, they would need Chinese approval, or at least some people and some analysts believe they would need Chinese approval before they would do something like this. But I don't think so, and neither does the CEO of Hewlett Packard Enterprises. For instance, he even said on an interview on CNBC that there is a chance that we don't need to file for regulatory approval in China because of thresholds, since Juniper doesn't have a very large business there, and all our business has been done through the JV, which obviously is a local entity. He goes on to say, "So that's a plus, which we believe gives us a clear path to close the transaction by the end of this calendar year or the beginning of calendar year 2025. In essence, here's the main takeaway. Hewlett Packard Enterprises is acquiring Juniper Networks so they can increase their overall prowess in networking. They also want to infiltrate the AI market, and they are also focusing on cloud technology. However, for me, I am going to stand back and watch as a bystander. I will not be buying into either Hewlett Packard Enterprises or Juniper Networks, because we are going to see major volatility in both of these share prices. I would much rather just buy Cisco Systems or another company like that, but I hope this gave you a good overview of what's happening right now in the stock market with these two companies. With that being said, don't forget to go and annihilate that like button right now. Subscribe if you are new. Go ahead and become a member of this channel for as little as 99 cents per month, because that's what keeps me here on YouTube. And with that being said, I wish you the best of luck and happy investing.